In this box, I have a Louis Vuitton handbag that I have been searching for years, and I finally found it. This video is full of mysteries, suspense, and surprises, so stay tuned. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community post on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. And now it's time to open the Louis Vuitton box. You can see it got a little damaged in shipping there. That's alright, I think the bag's gonna be okay. This is from the Real Real. This is a bag, like I said, I've been looking for years. I can't even tell you how many years. Probably 5 years, something like that. It's been a while. And I've actively been looking for it for that time. And it has taken this long to find this bag in what I hope will be great condition. Now, like I always say about the Real Real, their photographs are horrible, so you never know until you get the bag what the condition is really like. But this one appeared to be up to my standards. There's one little spot that I'm concerned about, but the rest of it looked good. So this bag, the reason it's taken so long to find it, it's not a difficult bag to find. It's readily available. It's a discontinued Louis Vuitton bag, but it's readily available on the pre-loved market. But it seems to be a bag that when somebody buys it, they love it and they just wear it to death before they get rid of it. And it also seems like a bag that doesn't wear all that well. I thought for me it would still be okay to buy one because I have enough bags that I rotate them, it won't get so much use that I'll destroy it. Here's the box. It has my receipt and the little paperwork from the Real Real. Came in a Real Real dust bag. I don't believe it came with a Louis Vuitton dust bag as far as I recall. And let's just get right into this and then take a look at the bag. I'll tell you the little story behind it and how I decided that I wanted it. And then we'll look at the wear that is on it, what kind of condition it is in. I'm trying to get it straight so I can pull it out nicely. The patina looks great on it. Okay, here we go. There's your first little peek. It's got a vachetta strap. Oh, it's quite a long vachetta strap, isn't it? Oh. Hello, it's the Menilmontant PM from Louis Vuitton. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know how long I've talked about this bag. Let's hide that tag inside a little bit. And by the way, quick glance, it looks fantastic. The spot I was worried about looks just like I thought it would. Yes, it's great. It's a little bit smaller than I thought it might be, but it's plenty big. This will be fine. 5 years ago, however long it was, my mother took me down to Galveston, that's in Texas, where we are, and she took me to a wine festival down there. It was a fantastic wine festival and something that we enjoyed so much that we decided let's do this every year, and then COVID hit. So maybe it was 2019. It seems like it was longer ago than that. I'm pretty sure it was longer ago. It was maybe 17 or 18. Anyway, beside the point, we were at this wine festival sitting there enjoying our wine and our little tapas, our little food selections. By the way, if you're new to my channel and you hear that whistling, that's my bird in the other room. And in walk these two ladies, and one of them has a Menilmontant PM and the other has a Menilmontant GM. Those are the only two sizes this bag comes in. I'll talk about the differences between the two in a minute. And I just fell in love with them. I thought they were really beautiful and I've wanted one ever since. Like I said, the ones that I found on the pre-loved market, the vachetta has been destroyed on them. What happens is, let me give you a spin of the bag so you can get a better view of it here. So you can see it's lined in vachetta on the front flap and then on the inside of the bag as well, on the body, and it's lined in vachetta on the back. And of course the strap is vachetta. All of the trim on the front and the back just gets destroyed. It gets really dark patina. The edges of the tab and the edges of the piping, not the piping, the trim, it like curls down. Sometimes it's cracked. It tends to be really dark, especially around the outer edge where the bag has rubbed on things on the back and even on the front, and they're just kind of destroyed when you see them. If they are in really great condition, they tend to be too expensive. I got this one for, how much was it? $1,375. I don't know the exact retail on this, but that was right around retail, and that's right about what you should expect to pay if you're looking for one of these bags. Whether it's the PM or the GM size, it should be right around that range. They're usually $1,200 to high-end $1,600-1,700. I would say a good price range is anything under $1,500. I didn't want to go much above that. I really didn't want to go above $14, so this was kind of at the high end of what I wanted to pay, but it's so hard to find them in decent condition. When I saw this one recently, I said, you know what, I'm going for it. I had actually given up on this bag. That's how long I'd been searching for it. I just decided a couple months ago, I didn't even put it on my wish list for this year, if I remember correctly, because I thought, you know, at this point I've been looking for so long and it's just not going to happen. And then it happened. So yay. And I can also say too, I recently bought 2 other quite nice bags that you'll be seeing if you haven't already, and all 3 are arriving within a couple days of each other. This is the most basic of the 3, and it's the one I've been most excited to receive because I've been waiting so long for it. Let's take a look at this bag, and I'll also talk about the one big difference between this bag and the GM size. So there's the front. You've got the pleats. I'm a sucker for the pleats. I love them. I've got the pleats on my Turenne over here. Am I in the way? I can't even see. The Turenne bag. The Trevi bag has pleats. Love those. You have the little tab here that says Louis Vuitton Paris on the back. So let me open the flap and you can see how the thing is constructed. So the pleats open up from these sewn pieces right here. There's little, not seams, but flattened and sewn. And then you have a seam here that's a different piece of canvas. On the GM size, this is a zipper and you have a big pocket on the back. I love that about the GM size, but the GM size is quite a bit larger than the PM, and I just decided at some point I didn't want the GM size. It was going to be too big for what I wanted this bag to be. So I sacrificed the back pocket, styled like Winnie would say, basic human right. I sacrificed that to get the size that I wanted. On the sides, you have these leather tabs, and then you have the strap, which is not removable, but it is adjustable, and the adjustability is pretty significant. You've got a good 6 inches or so there. I haven't shown you the bottom yet, so there you go. That's one piece of canvas. There's no seam down the middle. When you open this up, one great thing about this bag, and one thing that held me back from getting it, or made me hesitate anyway, and that I recently, I guess, rediscovered about it, is that this flap isn't just open where it's flopping around and moving from side to side. There are magnets. There's a magnet here and another one here, and they connect, of course, to the bag down here. So the bag does stay closed, and those magnets, they do feel pretty strong. It's lined in a fabric which is a dark brown color. The interior of my Turenne, let me grab that. I want to show you because it's different. The interior of the Turenne is lined in fabric too, but it has a little bit of a burgundy tint to it, and now those look almost the same, but I promise you the Ménilmontant is more brown and the Turenne is more burgundy. Yeah, that's correct. Now for the compartments here. On the front, this does not fold back very easily because of those pleats, I'm noticing. On the front, you have 2 pockets. There's a little sewn bit in the middle to divide them in 2. So there's 1, 2. That would be a great place to put your cell phone. And I think any size phone would fit there. Those are pretty sizable pockets. Then you open up to the main compartment. Oh, this bag is beautiful. It's very clean. Just really looking at it for the first time. It's made in France. Yes. No weird smells. This is wonderful. So that main compartment is just one big open space. And then you do have the back pocket, which is zippered. And let's see how far down that goes. That goes about 1 inch from the bottom of the bag, about 1 inch to each side. So it's not the size of the entire back wall, but it's pretty sizable as well. That'd be a great place for your card holder, nice and secure. Also, I haven't looked at this bag in a while because I had given up on it. So I forgot that there's a little D-ring on the side there. Good place to attach your clay. And there's plenty of room in there for your things. I'll get my stuff out of the bag I'm carrying today and we'll do a quick wet fits. The patina on this is quite lovely. It's really smooth. I don't see any bad water spotting. Not seeing any spotting right away. Oh, there's a little bit, but that happens with vachetta. Got a little bit of marks that can be cleaned off there from the buckle, and it's on its longest length right now. So let's see how that looks on me. That's probably the perfect length for me, like that. Here we are. I might even shorten it a little bit actually, where it's more up here. And then let's see what the shortest length looks like. It does have that extra loop to hold the bottom of your strap flap thing in place. Oh, that's a great length. It works for me on the shortest length. There you go. Oh, I like that better, yeah. Maybe slightly longer, maybe somewhere in the middle. I won't waste your time trying to find the exact right length for me. Or maybe I will. I just put it right in the middle. Let's see how that looks. That works too. Let's leave it there. That'll work. All right, my bag of the day is this Rebecca Minkoff Edie bag in nylon. This is the Edie crossbody, and it's in some kind of green color. This might be the seaweed color. Big back pocket that I love. I don't think I've shown this to you guys. I don't think I did an unboxing on it because I have this bag in another color. It's very similar to the way I sell Lulu. It has a divider in the middle, 2 pockets. Let's take stuff out, put it in the middle montante. I also need to show you the part on the bag that concerns me a bit, or that did concern me. I'm not really concerned now. Oh, and I want to show you one other thing that might be concerning. Something I wondered about. I'm trying to get stuff out of this bag. Okay, Agenda PM. Would that fit in a front pocket? No, it would not. Mini pochette. That would also not fit in the front pocket. Zippy coin. A Tory Burch card holder clay thing. A Louis Vuitton clay and a Coach card holder upside down. I'm putting the clay and the card holder in the zip pocket. I can't really hold this up to show you what I'm doing because I need my hands and a surface to set it down on. Okay, that's everything that was in the bag. And then my phone, which should fit very easily right in one of those front slip pockets. And it does. It sticks out a little bit. That's good. This is the iPhone 10. I think the bigger ones would work, but I don't have one to show you. They might stick up a little higher. If not, you can certainly fit it in the main compartment. That closes easily, snaps closed with the magnet, stays closed. It does feel a little heavy with my stuff in it, but of course without the stuff it's quite lightweight. People ask me sometimes, is that bag heavy when you put stuff in it? Well, it depends on what stuff you put in it. If you fill it with feathers, it's probably going to be light. If you fill it with bricks, not so much. Here's how it looks with the stuff in it. Looks the same. It looks like that. It's not too bulky or anything. No bad stuff. Let me show you what I was concerned about. 2 things. One, the top corner here, this has the most wear of any of the vachetta on the bag. I don't know how well you can see that, but definitely getting some corner wear there. I don't think it's in any danger of wearing through anytime soon. Doesn't appear to be, so I think that'll be fine. I'm gonna check around the edges for cracks. Looks good. The other concern, and this is a concern with any flap bag, is when you're wearing it and you go to open it, how much does the flap get in your way? Because like I said, you can't really fold that back. It's sticking up here, you gotta hold it up with one hand. I can get into my bag easily, I can see into it. I don't think that's going to be a problem. And there she is, the Louis Vuitton Mental PM. I am so happy to finally have this bag in my collection. And I promised myself, I made a little vow to myself earlier this year, that I wasn't going to add more brown bags, or at least not many. This one makes the cut though, because like I said, I've wanted it for so long, and this is something I think I'm gonna get a ton of wear out of relative to many of the other bags that I have. I think this will be a real go-to piece. I'm excited. Finally, it's wonderful, it's beautiful, it's in great shape, it's just what I wanted. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, I do appreciate it, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.